YouTube was good, man. You know who it is. Mike here, back again with another video. Any new viewers out there, yo, please subscribe, man. Y'all see the title. I ain't got that much time, so I'm gonna just jump right into this, man. Basically, George Foreman went on air and says Floyd Mayweather is right. Floyd Mayweather is better than Muhammad Ali. Can y'all believe it? I guess Mayweather had an interview, a week ago, and then George Foreman said, you know what? He said Floyd Mayweather is right. He's the pound for pound. Floyd is better than Muhammad Ali. He is better than me and Muhammad Ali ever were. He said, like I said, Mayweather had an interview last week, and he caught a lot of criticism because he said he was better. He was the greatest of all time. And George Foreman is basically backing him up, saying, you know what, leave him alone. This guy's undefeated. He's still 47-0. He basically fought everybody out there and hasn't lost yet. He took the least punishment in the sport and is making the most money. That's very, very smart. So he basically like, look, yo, leave him alone. I'm on his side. He's better than me and Muhammad Ali ever were. And then he says, this is a better generation by far. They're smarter, they're stronger, they're overall just better fighters. Obviously, fighters, I think should be smarter this generation as opposed to, 2 or 3 generations before, because obviously back in those days, guys, I mean, Ali was smart. It's just, once he been to jail and made his comeback, he didn't have the foot speed like he once had. He couldn't really dodge a punch like he did in the 60s, so he started that rope-a-dope thing. He started taking punishment upside the brain. Obviously, he was winning fights, and it was a good thing to do back then, but I mean, you'll win fights then, but you ain't gonna be winning in the long run. You end up punch drunk, your words are slurred, and that's what ended up happening to Muhammad Ali. So I mean, I would say Ali was the smartest fighter back then, but as far as that rope-a-dope thing, it wasn't a good thing for the long run, because obviously the brain can only take so much. But like Foreman said, fighters nowadays obviously should be smarter, which they are. They're stronger, and overall just better fighters. Which means, I mean, obviously steroids. I mean, in any sport, boxing, football, baseball. I mean, like I think I told y'all before, like my last, previous videos, maybe a month or two ago, steroids are in sports. They're in every sport. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if your favorite, basketball, football, boxer are taking steroids. It's in every sport. You cannot be naive to the fact that steroids are in sports. If you look at, let's say you go on YouTube or something and Google football players, like type in football players from the 1970s and compare them to the football players now. Now they're a lot bigger, they're a lot stronger, they're a lot faster. It's ultimately drugs. I'm not saying these guys are not, putting in the hard work and, working hard. I'm pretty sure they're doing that as well, but it's also drugs that are making these guys a lot bigger, thicker, faster. And that's the same thing that goes with, boxing and all this other stuff. But I mean, as far as smart is concerned, I mean, obviously fighters are going to have to be smarter. If you're two or three generations ahead, they're going to have to be. So, what else did Foreman say? Foreman said we were good and we like the attention that we got, but boxing is on a different level. This is an amazing generation. And then he says, he's rooting for Mayweather. He believes Mayweather is the better fighter, but he thinks the Manny will ultimately win the fight. He said Mayweather is the superior talent, but the best guy doesn't always win, which is true. Floyd's going to have his guard down. Manny's going to take the first couple of rounds. There won't be enough rounds for him to catch up, meaning Mayweather to catch up. I mean, you obviously can't deny the fact that Floyd is a great fighter. He's great. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as saying he's better than Muhammad Ali. I would put them on the same level. You have to. You have to put them on the same level. You just cannot put. I mean, obviously, obviously, a lot of people will say, Ali is better because maybe he did it before Mayweather did. But I mean, Floyd's doing the same thing Muhammad Ali did. Obviously, one's a heavyweight, one's a welterweight. Ali trash talk. He hyped the fight up. Floyd pretty much did the same thing. The only difference is Floyd took the least punishment and is making, millions and millions of hundreds of millions of dollars. So that's a very, very good thing. Floyd took less. I mean, you can't deny the fact he's not taking the least punishment and, making the most money in the sport. So that's a great thing. But as far as the greatness is concerned, I'll put them on the same level. You have to. You have to. But, I mean, I would not agree with, Floyd Mayweather is better than Muhammad Ali. I will not agree with that at all. I will not. I would just put them on the same level. Floyd is great. Y'all can't deny the fact. I realize I have a lot of Pacquiao followers. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a lot of, hate and diss for this, but, it is what it is, man. I mean, Pacquiao is great as well. Pacquiao's a very good fighter. He's very religious. He does a lot of things for his country. He knocks everybody out. That's great as well. The point I'm trying to make is I'm not putting Floyd Mayweather above Muhammad Ali. I'm not doing it. I'll put them on the same level. But as far as what George Foreman said, his fighters nowadays are smarter and better. I would say they're smarter. As far as better, some of them are. I know fighters nowadays are a lot bigger than they were years ago. But I don't know, man. That's what I'm trying to say. But as far as Mayweather better than Muhammad Ali, nah. So, but as far as the fight is concerned, Mayweather-Pacquiao, like I told y'all before, man, if the fight go 12 rounds, regardless of how Pacquiao look, I think Pacquiao going to get that decision. I'm pretty sure Pacquiao going to bring his A game and, bring his best. I just think Mayweather going to win the fight. He going to win the battle, but he ain't going to win the war. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this, man. I'll holler at me. I'm out, all right? Peace.